Hi, I'm Jay, escobarj.com. This is Healthy Habits 2020, and this is Healthy Habit number 20. The last healthy habit for this year. I've thought 20 habits 2020. So if you haven't watched the first 19 habits I've done, go ahead and check those out. I'll post those links into the description. Today, we're going to talk about taking responsibility. And this one is pretty dear to me because in the last probably year and a half, I've adopted this philosophy and mentality in my own life, and I've seen amazing results with it. And I want to share that with you. And first off, when you take responsibility for everything that happens to you in your life, it empowers you. And I say that to take responsibility, that also means to take responsibility for the things that maybe were in your control, but also take responsibility for the things that are out of your control. There's always something that you can do to take responsibility for something, regardless if things happen to you or happen because of you or anything. You can always find ways to take responsibility for it and step up and be a leader. And even if it's not your fault, if you adopt that mentality and that philosophy, it'll make you a proactive person instead of a reactive person. When you're a reactive person, you can easily fall into the victim mentality of, why is this happening to me? You're reacting to life, and you're reacting to the things that are happening to you. You're reacting to people around you. You're reacting to situations around you. And that gets you into a defensive state of mind. When you're in the defensive state of mind, you want to stand up for yourself or justify yourself, and when you're in that zone, so to speak, it can very easily turn into a negative spiral. Whereas if you take responsibility and you are expecting bad things to happen or negative things, not that you're focused on them and trying to attract those negative things, but it's Murphy's law. What can go wrong will go wrong. It's just part of life. And if you're expecting what can go wrong will go wrong and just being on your toes, so to speak, and being proactive, you're proactively looking for ways to hedge those things, or to not avoid them, but just expect them so that you're prepared for them. And when you're proactive and you take responsibility, that allows you to be in a positive state of mind and to actually do something about it. And it gets you out of the fear, it gets you out of the victim mentality, and it puts you in a state of openness, being able to receive whatever comes next, whatever the flow of life. It's like, life is like a river. A lot of times you can only see to the next bend, and you got to make it to the next bend before you can see the next obstacles and see the next bend and see what's to come. So you have to remain open and proactive and make sure that you get yourself to the next bend. And the next steps, once you adopt this philosophy and mentality, the next step of this healthy habit is to forgive someone. If you've been upset or mad at someone, or if somebody has done something to you, find it in your heart to forgive them. This is part of being proactive and taking responsibility for everything in your life. If you take responsibility for somebody that pained you, you're taking responsibility for the pain that you feel inside. You choose to feel that pain. It's a choice for anything. Whether somebody did something to you, somebody hurt you, somebody left you, whatever the case is, you can always choose your next emotion. You can always choose how you're going to feel in the future, regardless of what somebody does to you. And this is the difference of being proactive and reactive. Now, forgiving somebody, that doesn't mean you have to be buddy-buddy with them. Doesn't mean you have to be best friends with them. And it doesn't mean you even have to spend time with them or have them be a part of your life or in your inner circle or anything. It just means that you release the negative energy and negative tension from your body, your mind, and your spirit, and you let it go. You feel it to heal it. I've actually done a video on this. And if you want to check that video out, just searching YouTube, J. Escobar, feel it to heal it. And that's going to free your mind, and it's going to free your emotions. Once you release that negative tension, that negative energy from your life, you're going to free more space inside yourself, and you will open your container, so to speak, to receive more positive energy, and you will attract more positive things into your life. And the last part to this video, the last part to taking responsibility, is if you've had mistakes in the past, the same process applies for yourself. Oftentimes, people will do more for others than they will do for themselves. And while that can be a good thing, you also need to forgive yourself. And forgiving yourself of any wrongdoings, shortcomings, or pains that you feel, and releasing that negative energy, also, you'll find that you can take huge strides, leaps and bounds, and you can make huge progress in a short amount of time. Once you truly accept yourself, you truly feel the negative energy in your body, and you accept your shortcomings, you accept your vulnerabilities, you accept your pain, you accept your wrongdoings that you've done to others. Because everybody makes mistakes. It's part of life. You can't go throughout life without making mistakes. Nobody's perfect except Jesus and God. So if that's the case, and you're bound to make mistakes, that's the whole point of life. The point of life is to come here and learn. And if you're just making mistakes and not learning, and meaning if you're just coming here and messing up and not accepting your shortcomings and accepting your mess ups and feeling them and allowing yourself to accept yourself and accept those flaws or those things that you have done or shortcomings and move past them, you're defeating the purpose of life, because the purpose of life is to learn and grow. And if you're not accepting that part of yourself, you're not learning and you're not growing. You're missing the second part to that. You need to accept those things and feel them to heal them. And once you get that negative energy out of your body, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, that will allow you to take huge steps forward and make progress toward and be proactive towards your future, what you want to attract in your life, people you want to attract in your life, and attracting abundance into your life. And that's the key, taking responsibility. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this series of videos. I've done 20 healthy habits for 2020 thus far, and I will post links to those into the description if you want to go back and watch any single one of those. If you'd like my help with any of these healthy habits, you can visit my website and book a coaching session at escobarj.com. You can also shoot me an email there. If you'd like to make a donation, you can donate any amount of money that you feel is equal to the value of the information given in this video or any of my other healthy habit videos, or any of my other videos for that matter. I've done a lot of videos, I believe over 150 videos at this point. And at the very least, do me a favor and just share this with your friends and family on any social media platform. That is my purpose, is to help as many people as possible, to help millions and millions of people to self-actualize, to achieve their highest potential, to make progress towards learning and growing and becoming the best versions of themselves. So by you helping share this would help me do that process. And of course, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, hit the little bell icon so you don't miss any of my other future videos. That being said, I will see you in the next video. I hope you're always learning, always growing, and always moving forward. Take care.